How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and happy Halloween! This is Castlevania Dracula X, released in 1995 for the Super Nintendo, which is pretty late for the Super NES. I think this was the final traditional Castlevania game to come out before Symphony of the Night sort of changed everything with its more open-ended Metroidvania style. Transylvania, the Middle Ages. An evil darkness had befallen the land, giving rise to sinister vampire legends. Until now, the people of Transylvania had grown accustomed to their peaceful existence, secure in the knowledge that their famed hero, Simon Belmont, had sealed the fate of Count Dracula several hundred years prior. Wicked townsfolk, possessed by the darkness, conspired to revive the King of Blood. Dracula, now undead once more, plotted to exact revenge upon the descendant of the family that destroyed him, Richter Belmont. The Prince of Evil viciously attacked the town with his unholy legion. He snatched away Richter's girlfriend Annette and her sister Maria. Imprisoning them in his vile castle, he lies in wait for Richter to attempt a rescue. Richter, burdened by his destiny, left for Dracula's castle with his legendary ancestral whip, the determination to save his loved ones, and the resolve to send Dracula to eternal damnation once and for all. Gorgeous backgrounds. It's a shame that the text obscures it. Also, a game saying damnation for the Super NES. Oh my goodness. Despite all that, this is definitely not as bloody or gory as Castlevania Bloodlines was for the Sega Genesis. That game really pushed it, which is awesome. This game is definitely a little bit more toned down, though I do like that opening with the blood seeping there. Anyways, let's just jump right in there. Very traditional. You get the world map, stage 1. The talking head. Let's listen to that awesome music. God, that music is so good. So yeah, this is a very traditional Castlevania game, which of course brings back the traditional sup weapons. We got the knife, but we also have something new, the item crash. I love that. And if you pick up an item you didn't want, you can actually re-pick up your old item. I love that little quality of life feature. That's pretty much the only quality of life feature this game gets. Because as you can tell, it is extremely traditional. The only things they really added for Richter to be different from Simon is that item crash, and there is also a backflip, which I try to do sometimes that I'm really bad at. Damn, come on, man. But if you're used to Super Castlevania 4, then you might be a little disappointed with this game because Richter is not nearly as mobile as Simon was in that game. In that game, you could do so much, you could whip in a million directions. This plays much more similarly to Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 3, which for some people, backflip. Some people, that's a really good thing. Some people really didn't like that, some people really did, but because of that, it goes back to an older style of difficulty. This game is very difficult. The bosses especially, I find, are very hard. There's the axe crash, did not do very much. The crashes aren't super great. Sometimes they can really pull you out. It really depends on your positioning and how, because they use a little bit more hearts too. Got the boomerang cross, the best weapon, obviously, in this game. That's almost always the best weapon. It's got an okay crash, but it is random. You can hit enemies up to like 3 or 4 times. They're usually good against bosses. But again, it really depends on your situation and all that. But yes, Dracula X, really mid-90s edgy name, by the way. But I think in Japan, this was called like Akumajo Dracula, like double X or something like that. So they were just as like edgelordy in Japan. So what this game actually is, though, is sort of a retelling of the, at the time anyways, Japanese exclusive Castlevania, or Akumajo Dracula, Rondo of Blood, which is very unique. It's very different. It has a very traditional kind of, oh, nope, thank you, a traditional feel of Castlevania game, but a little bit of more open-endedness. It kind of bridges the gap between traditional Castlevania and Symphony of the Night. And it's, from what I've heard, very good. I haven't played much of it, but I really should. It has been since released, by the way, that's a hole, it's not ground. It has been released to North America a few times. But its original version was for like the, oh geez, like the TurboGrafx CD or something. I know very little about the game, I'll be really honest. By the way, that thing will obviously kill you. Well, not right away, it pushes you away. I kind of want to see a little bit of it. It'll fall right down here. I kind of want to see it. Bye. But a lot of actually, we'll talk about it in a second. We're about to fight a boss. First boss. I love that blue flame in the background. It looks very nice. Come on, boss. Feels very boss-like here. Where are you? There you are. Come out. Bosses are extremely mobile, despite the fact that Richter is not. It is very, very easy to be hit by a boss just because of how fast they are. It's really a pain in the butt, especially when you play like games like Symphony of the Night, where Alucard is very easy to control and can move around. In this, Richter feels like a tank compared to some of these bosses. It is crazy. One of the harder death fights I've ever seen in my life in a Castlevania game as well. When we get to him. There we go! That was the first boss. We did it. We're amazing. Just some hearts. Get your hearts up. You lose your hearts if you die. I'm not making through this alive. Like I did with Legends. Legend was so easy to beat without getting killed. This is not going to be that case in this. But yeah, like I was saying, this is sort of the poor man's retelling of Rondo of Blood. And other than the characters and some of the music and the enemies, it actually has very little to do with it. But all I've heard is that Rondo of Blood is a masterpiece, and they released Rondo of Blood and... oh, that music. So good. They released Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night together on multiple platforms with, like, current platforms. I think it was originally for PSP when they did that. Ooh, crap. I might have mistimed this. Oh, goodness. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Go away, fishman. No. So this kind of feels like a... I don't even want to say it's a bad game, because it's not a bad game. It just has a lot of flaws, and it really feels like a back step. Regardless of which Castlevania you had played before this, whether it was Rondo of Blood, Super Castlevania 4, or Castlevania Bloodlines, this one just kind of goes back. And again, I think if you were raised on 1 and 3 and maybe didn't play 4, then this probably doesn't feel like a problem, but it is what it is. Really cool enemy designs. Like I said, beautiful music. The game itself is absolutely gorgeous. Being such a late release on the Super Nintendo. No knife, thank you. There are also different kind of routes through the game. Not in the way that Castlevania 3 did it, where there's like a choice and whatnot. They are secrets. There's stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the game has like alternate versions of it. So it's like stage 1, 2, 3, alternate 4, alternate 5, that sort of thing. There are multiple endings as well, 3 endings basically. We saw from the story at the beginning that Dracula has stolen... oh god, I hate these guys. Oh, their range is awful. Oh my gosh. That Dracula also stole my girlfriend, I think her name was Annette, and her sister Maria. Maria actually plays a role in Symphony of the Night, which is kind of cool. In this, she's just a little girl, but the Symphony of the Night takes place, like, I think it's like 15 years later or something like that. So she's like an actual, like, real character to the story, which is very nice. I'm so friggin' dead. Oh my god. That electric guitar is so great. I love how Castlevania is like, it can be moody with like pipe organ stuff, but also like, let's jam out with an electric guitar. I only hit him once or twice there. Yeah, it takes 3 hits. Oh, it's such a waste of my hearts, but I mean, it's a waste of my hearts if I die, so you pick your poison, I guess. But yeah, there is an ending if you don't save either girl. There's an ending if you save Annette, and there's an ending if you save both of them. And you do need to take the secret exits in order to save both of them, basically. So it kind of has a little bit of... damn those fake candles. Clearly the item candle and the background candle, I hate that. But yeah, a little bit of the exploration for Rondo of Blood, though it's not as big a deal. I think Rondo of Blood has like a much more open map. Again, I haven't played much of it over just like the first 5 minutes, because like the prologue is really neat. Hello, wall chicken. So I don't know too much about it, but it is a next year Castlevania game. That's probably gonna be it. I do want to play it, but I figured try to get this one out of the way. That way the Super Nintendo ones, all the Nintendo Castlevania games are done until Castlevania 64. Here we go, the Giant Bat. You can tell the levels are not very long in this game either. This is a much shorter game than Super Castlevania 4 that had approximately 73,000 levels. This one has very few. I think it's 7 total, with the alternates bringing it up to 9, which is not a small amount, but the levels are very short. So, oh geez, ah, goodness gracious. Like, we're a little bit more than like 10 minutes in, 5 minutes levels. I don't know, not a lot. Wow, this boss went really well. I'm okay with that. Thank you. Oh, damn. I always forget they have desperation attacks, but half the time I don't think they can kill you with them, so. I don't like you don't get a fanfare. You get the stage clear here, but I like when you get the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. That's a me thing. But anyways, as for the alternate paths, we are going to see all paths. There is also a alternate boss depending on if you save the girls. No, oh god, that music. Bloody tears, man. So good. So good. But yeah, in this level, I think it's this level, we'll see as we go on, we're going to find a key, basically, one of the candles, and that takes over your sub-weapon, like, icon or whatever you want to call it, the little slot, and you need to hold on to that key until, obviously, you find a way to use it. It's funny, because if you try to use it, Richter will just kind of hold it out, but it obviously is not a weapon. But you can also use the item crash. He just goes, oh, and then nothing happens, which I think is really funny. But basically the key is the first step into getting the good ending. We are only going for the good ending, though I will show you the other levels. I'm not beating the game a bunch of times. So I just wanted to be clear on that. Plus, it wouldn't be a quickie if I did all that, especially considering this as the absolute worst fight with Dracula in any Castlevania game. It is so tedious that when I do play this game for fun by myself, I get to Dracula and I stop. Because I hate the fight that much. It's not fun, it's not interesting, it's bad. But I'll let you be the judge. Viewers at home. Oh, nice, you keep getting it from here. Yeah, this is like you've been seeing. It's very Castlevania. It's very classic. So it's also just very hard. I wish I could get that to show you the holy perfume, but I really do want to hold on to that cross as much as I can. I hate this guy so much. A lot of these enemies you'll see in later Metroidvania Castlevania games as well, starting with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where it just becomes a big tradition to like, no thank you, I don't want the stopwatch, though I do want this talisman that's in here. Or not talisman, sorry, the which makes me invincible, but this is a garbage place to be invincible. There's like 2 enemies. But yeah, Symphony of the Night starts having that tradition of like big enemies that just have incredibly elaborate death animations for some reason. I wouldn't say the death animation starts with this one, but those enemies. Ah, frig. Okay, well, I guess I have the knife now. Okay, well, we'll see how far I can get anyways. I've been getting one up, so I can hear the biddings in the background, so I'm clearly getting it. Which is fine. Oh well, not a big deal. Knife isn't super great, obviously. Plus, we're going to be getting the key anyways, which means I would have had to give up the cross, which does suck, but it is what it is. It's required. But I guess that means on the way there, if we get a new weapon we haven't seen yet, I'll pop it on so we can see what the crash looks like and that sort of thing. Nice. This is a 1-up, I think, though. Not a pork chop. There we go. The little crystal next to it. It is worth getting the 1-ups. Not that I'm gonna die a lot. I love the idea that does technically hurt him, but that shield kind of blocks a lot of that. But I mean, having just lives in Castlevania is just good, just in case, man. I wouldn't be surprised we're like in a really lengthy area, and then I die. I'm like, I'll meet you back there. Though I like this game. The checkpoints are all whenever you reach a new area, you start right there. Sorry, I'm being very careful here. If you want to go to, I think it's alternate 4, then you need to jump down any one of these holes. But I don't want to do that. It's actually harder to make it to the end of this level normally. Ooh, that was a great place for it. Ooh, oh, I'm full life. I don't need a chicken. That was a great place for an item crash. Ah! Jeez. You cannot control Richter in midair. But yeah, do not fall in this hole, because I want to get to the regular things. I need to get to regular level 4, and then, I guess, alternate level 5. I think that's how it works. Jeez, oh no. Okay, well, let's just calmly take these guys out. don't want to use too much of my item hearts either, because axe isn't too bad in this game as long as you can aim it properly. Okay. Just be very careful with each Medusa. It's a very lengthy room considering one fall kicks you into the next level. There we go. Fantastic. So here we will get the hearts here, but we will get the... Where's the key? Right here? Nope, that's the holy water. Don't care. There we go. The key. Haha. Haha. I love that. And the crash is just like, what? The question mark thought bubble. I love that. But yeah. And now we will fight the boss of level 3, which is very cool, actually. I like this boss a lot. Very neat. Come on, up here, please. There you are, the Dullahan. Very, very cool. Headless Knight. Very neat. I hate that he turns around. The range some of these things have are just not fun for me. Ooh, I'll take you. Thank you. And I can't attack him with anything because I only have the freaking key. So, you do not die. Fairly certain to lose the key if you do. So I need to be very, very careful. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're doing great. Let him do it. Damn. So I'll beat it before that. This slows me down. And then we're good, though. There we go. We're good. Yes. Woo! All right. On to regular stage 4 with the key, which is necessary. Getting the key to the end of the level of 4, allows you to open a door into alternate 5. So, hooray for that. When we meet everyone back in stage 6, we'll zoom back, and I'll do the levels we skip basis. This is regular stage 4. The caverns? Yes. Again, great music. Very rare for a Castlevania game to have a bad soundtrack. Nope. Key, please. Thank you. I'm so glad you can pick them up again. It'd be so easy to grab a knife or something and the key is just gone. So you need the key for 2 things in this level, actually. You think you go there? No, you can't. Excuse me. I got the hiccups a little bit. Again, very short level, thankfully. Not an overly difficult level either. I just need to make sure I get to the end, and then I can start dying all I want. Another life. Sounded like it anyways. Pretty sure those are gonna be lives. Get those hearts up at least, because I can't use hearts with the keys, so I might as well stock up for when I finally get my sub-weapons back. Stop throwing... The way he throws the bow and it's just so funny. It's just funny. Man, late Super NES though. I've talked about this before. I find the late Super NES is an interesting era, filled with good and filled with bad. You get games like this that are gorgeous, that use all the colors and are just very nice. And then you get the games like Batman Forever and the 1996 Olympics, where they're trying to do this faux 3D or faux rendered look, and sometimes it can work. Mortal Kombat says hi. But sometimes it just looks really bad, and they're just trying so hard to save money by making like 3D rendered backgrounds instead of sprites. And I'm like, no, give me the sprites. I love. Damn, get away from me, you crazy Axeman. Your jumping is not very good in this, and I know you can backflip, but it's very difficult to do over enemies. Oh, jeez. This is probably the hardest room in this level, actually. I gotta be really careful. That's really nice, thank you. You can't even, like, crawl, like, not crawl, but, like, oh my gosh, Phil. Duck and walk, like, squat walk like you couldn't in Super 4. And the fact that your vulnerability is so not good. I think this is the room where we'll see the, damn you, the key, sorry, the door. There it is. Let's go. Just go in, unlock. There we go. And inside we find Maria. Thank you for saving me, Richter. You no problem. But Annette is trapped in another place. Annette is in another castle. Please save her. Thank you. Oh, she's very cute. She's actually a playable character in Rondo of Blood, which is really funny. She is just a little girl, but she uses the power of, like, God and anime on her side. No, she uses the power of, like, animals. And from what I've heard, is she's way stronger than Richter. And I'm like, that's really funny. I could have really used that talisman to wipe out all the enemies here. That's okay. So we do get another key. I don't know if it's another key, if it's the same key, but we still have a key. Nope, I need you back. Because the end of this level will give us another door, and the door will lead to alternate stage 5. Fleaman, no thank you. Ooh, I didn't like that. Get away. Let's try that again. Get away from me, dry bones. This timing is really bad. There we go. You have to chance it. Oh, no. Don't. Just keep going. Oh, my health is actually quite good right now, so can't really complain. Plus, we get to skip the boss because we're taking the alternate route. Oh, damn. And there we go. We did it. So that door up there to the right will bring us to alternate stage 5 with no boss. You go to the left, go fight the boss, and go to regular stage 5 and not get the best ending. All right. There we go. And that completes that level. But what happens? I mean, I guess you want to see the boss, right? Of course. So before we go to stage alternate 5, let's see that boss fight. And we're back to the ending of regular stage 4. We're not taking the door this time. We are fighting the boss by heading to the left. Pretty cool boss. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. The Minotaur. Very cool looking. And very much a regular enemy in like Symphony of the Night. But it's pretty neat. If you get caught by that breath weapon, it actually turns you into stone. Oh, there we go. You break through. It does a little bit of damage, but it's more like it's setting up for more damage later on with a different attack. There is a wall meat, like right here. Come here. Yeah, he's pretty much just a... that was great timing. Shame that didn't hit him. It's just a prolonged regular fight. I find this to be a very fun one-on-one. Come here, bro. Come here. A little bit closer, please. Damn it. There we go. I can take the hits. You're almost dead, and there we go. Very, very fun. And that was it. I just wanted to show you the boss, really. So let's go back to our main playthrough where we did go through that door. And we're back with our regular playthrough after that boss fight. This is... Yeah! Well, cool. Welcome back to the regular playthrough. This is alternate stage 5, and it is very reminiscent of a level in like Bloodlines had a level like this. Castlevania 3 had a level. You always got to have that weird underground, like Grecian aqueduct level, I guess. I don't know. No. Sorry. Okay. Get away from me. Yeah, thankfully I only had the key, so it didn't really matter that I died there, so I didn't really lose a sub-weapon. Oh my god, there's so many people here. I'm just gonna go. Just go. Jeez, I hate the little water skulls that pop out. Yeah, lost all my hearts, so that's the big thing, really. Is stocking up our hearts was like we were doing really good with hearts, and that just allows it to go crazy with item crash for certain bosses. Ooh, careful. Basically, though, for Dracula, for his final form, I need a certain amount of item crash to take him out. Just because he's so annoying. He's so annoying. Good, that took out them all. Get away from me, damn you. Come on. Very precarious, but that's okay. We got plenty of lives. It's more for time that yes, I definitely want that. Thank you. It's more for time that I don't want to die, really. I'm still trying to make this a quickie, because the game itself is not hard, so I'm kind of taking a chance here of doing the other 2 levels and the extra bosses and stuff to still be under an hour, so we're taking a chance. If it doesn't make it, we don't make it. Whatever, not a big deal. I'm ignoring all the candles here. I do not want to drown. I do need to pretty much take you out, so item crash it is. There we go, nice, in 1 crash, that's always good. Let's get a couple hearts out of that. I'm pretty sure, I wasn't paying attention, but I think the cross takes 15 hearts? Yes, it does, okay. I did not kill you. That was such a waste. 4 hearts left, boo. That's okay, I don't really need it for this boss. It really is Dracula, and I'm going to die again. Oh, here we go. Oh, the water's coming out of there. Maybe I'll hit it a bunch of times, and down the water goes. There we go, wow, quite fast too. Jump down here. And we save Annette, even though she should have drowned, you'd think. Richter, my love. I knew you would rescue me. Also, I'm drowned. But be very careful. The Count grows more powerful by the minute. Bye. She's like, can I have some help getting out of here? Yeah, I love how Richter apparently does not want to talk. The Turbo CD, whatever, Roto Blood, actually has voiced subtitles, which is very cool. I think some of it's German or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering something right, but it seems very cool. I'm actually quite excited. I made the decision to play this one. One, because it fits more in the Quickie format. But two, next year, Castlevania is going to be upgraded from a Halloween game to a play whenever the hell I want game. At the end of this Quickie, we're actually going to talk about what I'm going to be doing for my Halloween Let's Plays going forward, starting next year. And there is something you guys will get to vote on. The vote's probably already on the channel now, the poll, so you might have already seen it. I don't know if I can make it go the exact same time this episode goes up, but I want you to basically pick my big Halloween game next year. We're going to be going back to doing full-fledged games for Halloween, like full Let's Plays, instead of just Quickie episodes. Jeez, there we go. This is a ball. Look at that. That's very Sega Genesis-y. The non-connected segments of this boss. Oh, that was such a bad... Oh, I got him twice. Okay, that could have been worse. Careful. Do not have enough to use it again. And really, to be honest, this thing moves too fast to be able to use the cross very much. But he does not have a lot of health. I seem to be draining his health pretty easily. Okay. Couple more hits. Damn, really? Oh, damn, really? Come on. There you are. Whoa! That was very close. There we go! Stage alternate 5. And that meets up to stage 6. So what we're gonna do... Oh, geez. I always forget that. Oh, the bones and the flesh being flayed off of it. That's really, really cool. Very, very cool. I'm going to, before we go on to stage 6, let us go back and do stage alternate 4 and regular stage 5. Be right back. Back at stage 3. Remember this area? I told you not to fall down. Well, now we want to fall down. And this will bring us to alternate stage 4. The, I guess, graveyard? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, very caverny. So basically, if you beat this level, if you get to this level, you will move on to regular stage 5. Or if you go to alternate stage 4 and do not unlock the door, you will also go to regular stage 5. So, it's kind of a weird that in order to... Oh, well, hey, we haven't seen the holy water yet, so I guess we could check that out in a second once I'm in better ground here. Also, almost frame-perfect jump here. Oh, first try. Not too hard. Everyone always makes a big deal about that jump. It's not that hard. But yeah, it's funny, for the best ending of the game, you need to go alternate stage 4, regular stage 5. Or no, sorry. Regular stage 4, alternate stage 5. So it's weird that for this one we're going alternate stage 4, regular stage 5. It's such a weird little thing. There we go. There's the holy water, the holy perfume, as I always like to call it. And that's the item crush. Item crash, sorry. I always call it item crush by mistake. How'd that axe not hit me? I will say this this level, though, does have probably my favorite boss in the game, which is very neat. But this is a very traditional caverny level. We've seen it a million times in Castlevania games. Another very difficult jump. Lots of bats, lots of the mudmen that were prevalent in Castlevania 4 for a while. If you don't jump, those things will not flip around. But if you do jump, just jump again or get off the platform very quickly to not trigger or not to fall down while it triggers. Excuse me, goodness. Hello, giant red skeleton. Jeez. Get away from me. Oof, ooh, what a lunge. Ah, damn. I was hoping I gotcha. You take a lot more hits than I thought you would. Holy crap. I'll kill you out of spite now. Holy nuts. Jeez, that's got to be at least 10 hits or so. You can tell I don't take this path very often when I play the game, because I usually go for the good ending. So, it's pretty rare that I go through alternate 4, regular 5. Nice. Good music, man. Gave us such good music. Careful. Wait until you're a little bit more into the mud before you jump. Give me perfume. Because you don't want to schmuck your head against the spikes and impale your brains. No, thank you. No, thank you. Jump. 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 Careful. And the bat's right there, too. Oh, that was really close. Good timing. I like that juddery background. Thank you. Haha. Oh, I love chicken that's been in solid stone for probably centuries. Well, got the knife. Not that it matters. Give me perfume back. Oh, this isn't the boss I like. My mistake. This is a dumb boss. This is like Death Jr. Very easy. Come here. It's like, I'm like Death, but I'm lamer. Look how lame I am. Ow, run away. Ow, run away. If one of these fireballs hits you, I'm pretty sure you'll slow down. Which sucks. It doesn't last for too long, as you saw there, but it's still annoying. It gets down to, I think it's 2 forms. Similar to Death. He's much easier. Much easier than actual Death. Ooh, that was close. There we go. Oh, I'm sort of dead, but not really. Now he's like the same guy, except now I face this way. There we go. The Holy Water item crash is probably the best one, simply because it hits everywhere on screen. This is pathetic, dude. What are you doing? That was very easy. It is a full screen attack, and it can't miss the way the cross item crash can. There we go. Oh, I like that death, though. That's very neat. Psh. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I'm practicing my backflips. I'm doing pretty good with them, actually. All right. Stage, regular 5. This is the boss I was talking about. My mistake. And instead of going down to the aqua place or up to the dungeons again, we're back up to the kind of above ground. Huzzah. Oh, that's some cool music. Damn it. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep the knife. I don't care. Yeah, that's such... This is jazzy music. How did I miss both ravens? Whatever. Ow. Bad start to this level, jeez. Oh, damn it, did it hit me really a frame off? That sucks. Come here. There we go. Yeah, I really like this. The gardens and the statues look great. The forest in the background is beautiful. Very, very cool. Other than the fact that there are probably a few too many cave-like levels in this game, I do think the level design look anyways, the graphics and the aesthetics of the game is very nice. This music reminds me of Wild Arms so much. Yeah, very, very cool. Go away, flea man. I don't have time for you. Go away. There we go. Jeez. How am I not hitting him? Oh, birds, man. Early Nintendo games, not that this is an early Nintendo game, but like games like the original Castlevania and like Ninja Gaiden, hardest enemies in the game were always the friggin' flying just birds. I'm a trained ninja, and I'm going to save the world and avenge my father. Yes, but I'm a bird! Have you thought about that? Like, it is very difficult. Ah, damn. Bad jump. There we go. Getting a lot of hearts, though. Not that I'll need it. This isn't my main playthrough. Hate these guys so damn much. I wish I had kept my holy water. Could have taken these guys with the item crash. It was so many hearts. Frig. Whatever, I can just, like, get away from him. No sense in fighting them. No thank you. Whole little weird little hallway system here. Jeez. This is the only time I think you ever see this guy. Look at this thing. Actually, I think you might fight 2 of them. Look at this. Look at it. He's huge. The animation is not amazingly smooth, but it looks very good. There, down he goes. Those are those elaborate deaths from Symphony of the Night that I'm used to seeing. Alright, come here, you jerk. Probably can't use item crash against this guy. At least not the knife one. Knife one being the weakest item crash. There we go. Oh, I love that. That sword slices in half. That's very neat. Oh, there's 3 of them. Get away from me. He's got like a slash and he's got a lunge, so be careful. There he goes. Down he goes. Which way to go? Which way to go? I think to the right is just a dead end. Maybe a wall chick, I'm not sure. We'll just head up here. Yep, I think so. I don't know. I hate this so damn much. Oh, that was good. Yeah, I'm not okay with these guys, though. Just go. Just go. I'm not making this. Oh, my gosh. Wow, it clangs against their armor and everything. Clang. At least he can't really block it. Jeez, there we go. No, no. No Torquey. That's okay. Away from me, bird. Bird, bird, come here. Jeez, hate them. It's all spooky. Why don't you ever go to Castlevania, like the castle itself at daytime, Richter? Oh, I'm so screwed. One hit left. Might get lucky and get a, damn, really. A wall chicken, but I'm probably not gonna make this. Oh, the boomerang. Ooh, can't believe we pulled that off. Come on, man. Don't care. Any of these a chicken. No, none of them. Damn. Alright, where are we at? Oh, the wolf man. Oh, no. Oh. It's a great fight, though. I love this fight. Oh, I'm just so bad at it. This is a really neat and iconic fight. Probably my favorite fight in the game, even though I'm bad. Oh, all the way here? Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, no, I think that's a really, really cool fight. But it is fast. It is the epitome of the boss being way faster than your playable character. But it's just so neat. Something I like about it. I don't know why. Come on, I have no sub-weapons. I'm gonna have to just go over there. Oh, ooh, I can reach up. Yes. Come back here. You have a long-range weapon, yet you try to come in close sometimes. Come on, man, really? There we go. Very nice. Probably can't even hit you for the cross from here. You're too short. There we go. Let your anger flow through you and let me kill you from it. There we go. Cool. That was so dumb of me. Come on. Damn. It's okay. See what we can do. We can see what we can do. Let's try this again. Alright. Love that. The background's so neat. Ooh. Okay. That first hit didn't even count. That's dumb. Borg? So you can kind of lead him away a little bit. The way he, damn. Kind of moves. But he is hard. He moves fast. He moves a lot. If he does stand still, the holy water's pretty good. That was it for my crashes, though. But we should be okay. One more hit. There we go. Ooh, that last hit still counted against me. There we go. There we go. That was basically all the levels. And, oh, I love how he just turns into a regular guy again and then just dies. But with that, that is the 2 levels that we had skipped over. So let's go back to our main playthrough on level 6. Okay, we're back to our regular playthrough where I did save both the girls. This is stage 6. Weirdly enough, it looks like we're going to the clock tower, but we're going away from Dracula's actual castle, which is kind of interesting. This is the level where we will fight Death, the classic Death level, basically. Now, you only fight Death if you've saved both girls, which in this playthrough we are, just in case you've lost track of what we're doing. So we will see Death, but I also, just like how we went back with stage 3 to see the boss, we'll zoom back and we'll see what the boss is if you don't save either of the girls. And then we'll beat the game. That'll be another Halloween in the books. I am dying so much here. Oh, that was actually a really good item crash. I'm not always very good at the item crashes. I find they're very difficult to... Damn you, really? Wow, this is like... one screen and I've got like a third of my health left. That was brutal. There we go. Jeez, Phil. Can I get that one? No, I can't. Well, probably with the like axes in them, it's not worth it. I mean, maybe. I don't know what's in there. Ooh, let's try to skip a little bit of this. Oh, I did it! Holy shit! Wow, I never do that. It's not a large room. It's a bit of a corridor, and then you just come back. That's pretty neat. This is, of course, the traditional. Damn you. clock tower of Castlevania. There is always, not always, but almost always a clock level with the gears and the... Love it. It's just neat. You got the classic Castlevania music, man. Castlevania 3, I believe? Don't know the name of the theme. I think it's just Simon Belmont's theme. No, that's from Castlevania 4. Is this Vampire Killer? It's a little bit jazzier, too. I like that. Oof, bat. You suck. No, the bat killed me. Well, then. Well, there goes my cross. Oh, well. Ugh. 10 hearts. Not that I don't think I had much hearts beyond that anyways, originally. Well, try a little bit harder. Thankfully, you don't actually upgrade your whip in this game, you've probably noticed. You don't get, like, oh, it's a leather whip. Now it's a longer leather whip. Now it's a chain whip. No, you just always have the best whip. You don't get the upgrade whip thing in many games after this, probably because it's, you know, it becomes more Metroidvania going forward, so it's more like actual equipable items and stuff. Damn you. Careful. Get away from no. How am I doing all of a sudden much better? Not a single hit on the screen so far. That's gonna end in like 2 seconds here. Come on, man, really? Oh, so close. Take it from here? Oh, perfect. Oh, damn it. Did not land that. Yes, there we go. Slow and steady, man. Yeah, if you use a sub, it immediately defends it. There we go. Wow, I can't believe we made it up here without getting hit. Up we go. Nope. Careful, bat. Ah, come on. Doing so good, too. Jeez. Ooh, big. Ah, I didn't think it would fall to the gear. That's okay. We'll have some hearts for next level, which is Dracula. Though having it for death is probably very good as well. It's a hard version of death. I find them very difficult. Careful. If you jump too high, you'll land with a thud. Ooh, I can't believe that worked. Wow, I cannot believe that worked. You land with like a thud, like a little bit of a landing lag, and you won't be able to jump fast enough to avoid falling in the pit. So you have to be really careful there. Jeez, the Medusas, no. We're handling this actually much better now. Ooh, yeah, much rather have the cross, thank you. I love that you can pick up a discarded weapon, so good. So happy you can do that. Oh, nice. Okay, I grabbed that. Not that I really needed it, but I mean, at this point, I will take all the life I can. Damn. It's okay. We're like just about there. Friggin' Medusas, man. There we go. Love the single room here. Get some hearts, very nice. And you'd think there'd be a chicken here, but I think it's just a one-up. We did just get a chicken. Come on. There we go, one-up. I'll take it. I might die against death. This is a hard fight. Right on the clock tower. Very cool looking, though. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, apparently. There he is. Rawr. Oh, damn. There we go. Got him. Flies around. It starts out pretty similar to most death fights. Sickles in the background. He floats around. He's halfway down, where all of a sudden he becomes a friggin' like a barbarian of some sort. He takes a lot of hits, though. He's taking very little damage from me. Oh, my gosh. I love how you can use the item crush as a defensive mechanism, too. Come on, are you dead? There we go. Alright, is the only one in second form? Come at me, bro. Got an okay amount of life, I guess. Crap, I forgot he lands right at the center. Oh, okay, so he's like a bit of a melee kind of guy, but he does this jump, and you kind of need to lead it away from you because it's extremely hard to avoid. So you get a hit, and he might do damn, oh, I'm so dead. A melee attack, but let's lead this stuff away. Ooh, that's the only way I can survive this, is just by leading it kind of above me. It's pretty precise jumping. You gotta jump like pretty much when he's jumping. It's like now. Come on. Yes! Holy shit, I cannot believe I did that in the first try. That was very, very close. Okay. Woo! But like I said, if you didn't save the girls, that is a completely different boss. Let's check out that other boss. And we're back. This is the fight if you didn't save Annette. There she was, and she's been transformed into, oh, what is her name? from Castlevania 2. All of a sudden, I can't remember her name. She's actually a main friggin' villain in the actual show, too. Why can't I remember her name? Camilla? Is that, yeah, that's what it is. Carmilla or something like that. But it's a pretty easy fight compared to the death fight, as you can see, though I'm very low on health. Careful of the eyeballs, oh no. There's no two forms, one form, but basically it means that your love is probably dead. And transformed into a vampire, I guess. Down she goes. Pretty cool boss fight, though. There are the eyeballs. Oh no. There we go. Alright, let's go back to our main playthrough, and we will do level 7 and beat the game. Hello, we're back on our main playthrough of Saving Both Girls. Stage 7. An extremely short stage. Sure. Great music. Look at that moon. You'd see Dracula's tower way over there. I don't know how we get there. It's a very weird map. I don't understand how we're suddenly going there, but we're not there. I don't know. It's very short. We need some hearts, though. I pretty much used everything against death. So I've got only 3 hearts on me. That is not very good. Nice. I love the bone towers. They're very, very cool. I do not need the money bags. Points are not a thing. Especially considering you cannot see the points on the screen. What are you, Pugsley's scavenger hunt quest, whatever you call it? Another level. Or another life, I mean. Got a ton of lives, though. Jeez. Go down there. Just go down. I wouldn't call this a maze, but you do need to know where you're going, because you can circle back by mistake. Jeez, dude. Calm down. Freaking hell. Kind of in this elevator room. Actually, this is it right here. Ignore everything on your left and right in terms of exits. You really just want to go straight up to the top floor and then head left. And you'll be there. That's the whole level. It's very short. Obviously, I want to be very careful still. Haha, take that. So you're going to go left or right. You'll circle around into other areas that we've seen before, and you'll have to do this again. It's not worth it, obviously. Damn. Just keep going up, and there we go. We'll turn left here. Huzzah! And do not drop here, or else you'll have to do it a little bit again. But this isn't a hard thing to do anyways. This guy's really the hardest part of it, but oh, damn. Okay, now we're good. We're good. I can't believe I let that hit me. Tons of hearts. I do not want anything but the boomerang. Oh, so many hearts, though. And here we are, with, like, no life to our name, which is not very good. There we go. That's a little bit better than nothing. Okay, so Dracula, for the most part, is very much similar to every Dracula we've seen before. He appears, and you've got to hit him in the head, and only the head, and he will shoot through fireballs, and sometimes a different weapon, or a different attack. The problem is that you get hit, you're going to fall in one of those holes. It's so aggravating. Damn, Phil, he can't be attacked with sub-weapons. I don't know why I tried that. This version of Dracula can't be attacked with sub-weapons, only the second form. But he takes very little damage from my attacks. And the room is so large, he can sometimes appear where, damn it, where I can't hit him. It's such a bullshit fight. I hate it. Worst Dracula fight in the entire game. And you have to be so precise of when you hit him. All that purple smoke needs to be gone, or else a hit does not register. It's so dumb. What if I hit him like 7 times, and he's still got like 75% of his health. I keep forgetting. Do not use that. Can't even get him twice. Because the second he starts disappearing, you can't hit him. This is one of those fights, like, this will legitimately take us like 5 to 6 minutes. It's just awful. Part of me doesn't even want to go anywhere because, like, if I start moving around, I might move to a place where I can't get to him. But at the same time, if I stand still, he might appear off screen as well. It's just a dumb fight. And he's off screen. Can't get to him. This would suck so much for speedrunners. I never really watched the speedrun of this game though, so I don't really know. Halfway dead though. Halfway dead. Can I get him from here? Ooh, I can. The next form is, I would say, easier. I mean, he does still have a lot of attacks, and he doesn't teleport. He actually flies around, so it's very easy to get hit by his body. But that's why, for the most part, I try to keep some item crashes for that part, so I can play a little defensively. And he is at least damageable by the cross, so I don't know why this form isn't, but that's okay. Hit you. Nice. Wow, I can't believe we got that. He's almost down. He's almost down. About a third of his life left. Laugh at yourself. Come on, man. Stop appearing off screen. Really? See, again, just super annoying. There you are, jerk. So little damage I take from him. Nice! I'm getting really good at those faraway whips. Quarter health. Nice. About a fifth left, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna say 4 or 5 more hits, probably. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was close. Yeah, if you do like a more standing jump, you can control a little bit of where... that was stupid. Where Richter can go. So that was 1 hit. Damn it, off screen. Not making that. 2 hits. Damn it. Really? You're doing a lot today, man. Getting impatient. And I'm bad when I'm impatient. I play really poorly. Again? There you are. 3 hits. Yeah, 2 more hits. I was right with my count of 5 there. Oh, there you are. You were going to be over there again. 1 more hit. 1 more freaking hit. And then the real boss fight. There we go. Okay, real fight. Now he's a big man with a Speedo, but he is easier to hit because you can hit him anywhere. And you can kind of lead his shots a little bit, but yes, right there. Look at that. Duck. Oh, that was so good. Get away from me. Ooh. Okay. One crush left. Actually, this might be it. Come on, get a really good shot. 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. See what I mean? So much easier. So much easier. That was Dracula X. I do love the way that looks. The cape just... Oh, they just disappears. Okay, cool. You can still die here, by the way. Be very careful. Get the orb. There we go. Dracula X. I would much rather play this on play Super Castlevania 4 than this. It's still a good game. I got it for, I wouldn't say cheap. I got this like 7 or 8 years ago. I got it for about 80 Canadian, which was pretty much the going price back then. Maybe a little bit cheaper. Probably a lot more expensive now, though. Maria's like, oh, I can't look at them keys. There we go. That was it. Not much of a story either, but you get the nicer ending where you do save both girls. So this is a good ending. Huzzah! Thank you, Kei Yamashita, for directing this. It was okay. But, what's his name? Igarashi is going to, really show you how it's done with Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I don't know if Igarashi worked on Rondo of Blood. Don't think so. Was Symphony of the Night the first one he directed? Because after that, he pretty much took over the Castlevania franchise for a bit. Not the whole thing. I don't know exactly what he worked on, but Castlevania would go on to be like, alright, we're splitting up into 3D and 2D, and that started with Castlevania 64, and then Legacy of Dark? No, I don't know. There's 2 for 64, neither of which I've played. And there's Symphony of the Night. And then on the Game Boy Advance, they would continue the Symphony of the Night style, which we would call Metroidvania, with Circle of the Moon. Oh, geez. I can never remember them. There's so many. They're all like something of something. Aria of Sorrow is the 3rd one, and then for the DS, they did 3 more. While this was going on, the PS2 got 2 games as well, which actually, I played one of them with Leon Belmont, which is canonically the first game in the series, like timeline-wise, and I really liked that one. Those are full 3D, and those are very neat. And then the series just sort of died with Lords of Shadow for the PS3 and 360, and then there was Mirrors of Fate for the 3DS, and yeah. Oh well. But thank you so much for joining me. But stick around for like 2 seconds. We're going to talk about what I want to do for next year's Halloween. Like I said, Castlevania is being upgraded to like a main all year round game. I won't only play them for Halloween, I can play them whenever I want. But that means next year I want you to vote for what my big Halloween game is going to be, and I have 3 choices for you. Don't vote in the comments down. I mean, you can talk about it in the comments if you want, but I actually have a poll on my channel. Please vote there. But these are your 3 choices. First up is Sweet Home, made by Capcom for the Famicom. Never came out in North America originally, but this was the game that actually inspired Resident Evil. It is a traditional RPG that is absolutely brutal, where death for a character pretty much means death for that character, and splitting up your party and exploring a large castle in hopes to leave alive. Number 2 is, well, Resident Evil, also made by Capcom. The origin of the survival horror game, I guess, as we know it in North America. I have never played a Resident Evil game, so this might be the start of that for me. And third choice is Eternal Darkness for the GameCube. It's a really cool action-y puzzle game that travels through a character's like ancestry to play various people from their history. And there's a really cool mechanic where you suffer insanity damage, where all sorts of crazy things can happen. So those are your 3 choices. Go vote on the poll on my channel. But with that, I hope you had a great Halloween, and I hope to see you again. And tomorrow we'll be starting another great game. I'm Phil in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.